Welcome to the Wine Story Films. We are in Kigali, Rwanda. Kigali. There are so many travel videos, YouTube channels you can go to sort of see how beautiful this place is. From a film perspective, what I came to do here, I'd really like to, spend some time on that. All African Film Festival, that's what I came here for. So what happened as a backstory back then is the same documentary that has enabled me to travel, which is Sipping Words, I submitted it to this film festival. After I had come from the US, I just received an email from a guy called Scott Hillier, and he told me, I didn't pick your film. But if you'd be interested, come over, you can learn from other filmmakers. That was a powerful email. I actually spent 2 days just thinking about that email. Because I was like, I was pissed. I was really pissed. Yeah, but I said, you know what, let me turn it around and make it a learning moment. So I emailed him back, and the guy told me, come with your film, like your current film. Come, let me give you some tips or feedback. And I was like, I'm gonna make the trip. And that has been one of the best decisions that I've made this year. I think Kenyans tunasemanga kujituma. This one nilijituma. In this industry, this is our version of conferences or seminars. You watch very many films, from many genres that interest you. You can decide which ones you want to go, and then you're able to speak to the directors. They have question and answer sessions where you can ask them all the questions you want, whether it's a script writing issue or it's something to do with the cinematography, even styling, the styling of the filming. You can ask all sorts of questions. You can exchange contacts, and you can maybe even spark a conversation about a current project or a future project that you want to work on. Film is a collaborative art. You make films because you worked with people. You don't make films because you did it yourself. That's one very big thing that I've learned, especially coming from YouTube. I just put the camera here and I started speaking. I probably did everything myself. Lighting, I composed the shot myself. But when it comes to making a movie or making a film or a documentary and all that, it requires a team. These teams give you that accountability. They can look at your art and give you different ideas or different angles. Stakes are really high. It's really, really high. Guys are making serious docs, serious films. We had also a film from Kenya, which is Thief. Funny enough, I also know the guy. The guy is called Greg, a friend from very many years, and his co-director called Andrew. And they won an award for Best Actor, and also their cinematography was just stunning. So I got a chance also to ask, Greg. We caught up, but we also, get to understand where he's at and learned a little bit about him, and he got to understand also what I do. One thing that I've really learned is not to take it personally. As long as they're a good person, they're giving you their feedback from a good place. If it means reshooting a certain part, do it. There are some things I want to go and change from my current film. It's called 10 Toes Down, which is the rally film I've been working on. In fact, I showed Scott my film, not the whole film, but just some paperwork that I had, my treatment, logline. Man, he asked me very tough questions. This guy is ruthless. He can tear you apart. But I like that. I need that. And we're going to rework a few things to tighten them, because this is what it takes to receive this type of awards. Scott is actually a very renowned filmmaker. He has an Oscar award for the movie Twin Towers, about the 9/11 buildings that collapsed, and he was able to conduct a 3-day workshop with us, talking about cinematography, the high stakes of being a director, and talking about the rules in sets and discipline. Being a documentarist, you're mostly on your own, or you have a lean team, but you still need film principles, on your small sets. You need them. Even if you're with your subject, you need to know how to handle a few things, and that's what we were being taught this weekend. I met this guy called CJ Obasi, who now was #1. His film won the overall category of the best African film. His movie is called Mami Wata, and it's been doing the runs because it's a Sundance winner. And this is an African just like myself. He comes from Nigeria. That guy blew me away with just his mindset and how he worked on this film. He told me one particular thing that stuck with me. He said, I had the idea of taking my movie to Sundance even before I started filming this project. I started doing, writing the script of Mami Wata, 2016. And the movie was released in 2022. It's probably been a 6-7 year journey with this film. He explained to me how much he put into this film. It's not just money, but he put a lot of time. In fact, he put all his dreams into one project, and his movie won. The rest is history. I am fully pumped to go back and continue working on this film. A documentary really takes a lot of time to edit, process your thoughts. It takes a lot of time. I'm inside that time, the 2-3 months that are involved in editing and getting ideas, reworking them and all that. I'm right in there. The Genocide Memorial really reminded me about loving people, caring about people. It's a very sad affair. It's crazy. You can't hold back. I tried to hold back, but I was like, shit. That thing can mess you up. No photos, no videos, you can't do anything inside. But I also got a book. We also learned something about being a good director or even just a filmmaker in general is you gotta read books. Steeped in Blood by Andrew Wallis. This one, it's a very big book. It's probably about 600-700 pages, and I want to read this after I finish my novel. Anyways, I'm leaving in a few hours, maybe 2 hours. I should be going to the airport, and I will see you when I see you. Again, thanks for watching the Wine Story Films, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.